Good morning. My name is Marcus Solar. I'm one of the annuity directors here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. I wanted to thank you all for joining us this morning. We do have the privilege of having Jake Quigley on with us this morning from Nassau Re. They're a preferred partner of Insurance Agency Marketing Services. They bring a traditional great line of solutions to the table for your clients, whether your clients are looking for just direct accumulation or income. They bring the top line growth and income products for your clients today, which we will be walking through those products or solutions. So think of clients that these products might be a good fit for. Also, Jake has got some exciting announcements this morning to bless you with. As we head into June, we will be walking through some additional value adds as Insurance Agency Marketing Services wants to help you grow your practice for the remaining half of the year this year and into many years to come going forward. Again, Insurance Agency Marketing Services has been in the industry now over 30 years. It is a family-owned organization here in Omaha, Nebraska. Here are a few ways we can help you really grow your business and help you make more money. We do have the new producer builder program. It is a way for you to help you grow your production through our new producer program. It is built on either fixed index annuity premium or single premium life production for the first 6 months that you are on board with us or 180 days. It is based on paid premium. The $100,000 level, you can either choose a 1,500 piece postcard mailing or $750 in cash back into your pocket. Or at the $1 million level, we'll help you with preset, pre-qualified appointments, or help you with a brand builder, get published in major news outlets like ABC, Fox News, and NBC to help market your brand. Another way for us to say thank you, welcome aboard, and we look forward for a great long partnership for many years to come. We also have the IAMS Business Builder Program. Again, it is a way for us to help you pay for business expenses within your practice by help offsetting those costs. We have the referral producer program and the marketing reimbursement program, and we pay you based on either single premium life target, or fixed index annuity premium. For the fixed index annuity premium, for every 100,000 in paid production, you get $100 into that account. For single premium life, you get $200, and for life target of $10,000, you get $200 into that account. So you can use this to help offset expenditures within your practice, like paper, ink for your printer, and additional costs or lead programs. Again, a way for us to share in those costs on an ongoing basis. I do believe we have some of the best back office support to help you grow your practice. This is either top sales, coaching, and expertise, either from our life or annuity directors here in the office. We can help you with quotes, sales ideas. Our contracting area can help you with paperless contracting. We have forms at your fingertips, case design. We try to take that off your table so that you can continue to do what you do best, which is meet with prospects and clients alike and write more business. We do offer Firelight. Firelight is available through our IAMS website. It is our electronic application process. A lot of carriers, or 80% of the carriers that we do offer, are on the Firelight system, including Nassau Re. It is a way to eliminate the errors so you don't have to go back to the clients and get corrections done, which ultimately delivers the policies quicker to you and to your clients and gets you paid much faster on that business going forward. If you have any questions on the Firelight application process, you can certainly reach out to any of our annuity or life directors here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services, and we'll be able to answer any of the questions with regards to the electronic application program out on our website direct. As far as creative marketing, no matter where you are in your practice, whether you're just starting into the practice today and you need help with a logo, letterhead, stationery, envelope, we can help you out just getting into the practice, or if you've been in the practice for many years and looking to revamp your social media, You want to do Facebook, LinkedIn, and many of the other social media platforms, or do the nationwide advertising campaign, we can meet you where you're at and help you achieve that next level. If you have any questions with regards to our creative marketing solutions and our expertise in that category, you can reach out to Curtis Hawks, who heads that division, or Jacob Tedlock. They would be more than happy to answer any questions with regards to our marketing capabilities here in the office. You can reach them at the 800-255-5055 and certainly answer any questions with regards to any of the agency solutions or digital solutions that you might have, and our capabilities to help you from a marketing standpoint. We do have the IAMS website, but before I do get into the IAMS website, one thing I'd like to point out to everyone is we do and have made a 2-ring challenge. Steve Murray, our president, came up with that as of January of 2022. We do realize that if it wasn't for you, the advisor out in the field, it wouldn't be for us here in the home office. So we do promise and have made a promise to the field that every phone call coming into our office here in Omaha would be answered live by a live person within 2 rings. If it wasn't for you, it wouldn't be for us. So we want to make sure that we take care of your needs and wants in a timely manner. We do not have voicemail here, so every time that you do call in, you will get a live person. That's during business hours. Outside of business hours, we do have the IAMS website that will be assisting you 24/7. Out on the IAMS website, we do have industry links. We have forms online. We have quotations on the annuity and life side as well. We have annuity news. And most importantly, we do have our sales resource library. This is a tool used each and every day for our advisors. It does provide presentation materials, both on the annuity and life insurance, plus 40 to 50 other topics as well. I would invite you to go out and take a look around, familiarize yourself with our website. If you have any questions on that, you can certainly reach us here at the office, and we will be more than happy to walk you through any questions you have out on our website. We do offer Retirement Analyzer. It is a retirement income planning tool for advisors that are currently licensed through some of our core carriers and currently writing through our organization. It is a tool that will help you help your clients forecast their financial future. What if the plan in which they believe to be true turned out not to be true? When would they like to know? Today or the first day of retirement? So it also helps them answer some of the questions below on the screen there. What if the primary breadwinner were to die prematurely? What effect would that have on their overall retirement plan? It is a software that you can go in as you meet with your clients on a annual basis to do their annual check and review. You can adjust the software accordingly as their life change, because nobody's life stays stagnant. You can make those changes and show them what those changes and how that would affect their retirement plan in the future. If you have any questions on the Retirement Analyzer, you can certainly call our office. Any of the annuity directors or life directors can answer any question for you on this software. We do offer IAMS Wealth Management. This is the choice for financial advisors. Really, if you're looking to branch out your practice, if you're looking at gaining your Series 65 license, you want to strengthen those relationships and get more retention within your practice with each and every client, not looking to run the risk of losing that relationship down the street to a competitor, please give our office a call. Ask for Charles Herring Jr. or Mike Hansen. They would be more than happy to answer any questions with regards to IAMS Wealth Management and how they can help you attain that license. We do also offer the IAMS Life and Annuity Academy. This is a tremendous opportunity for you to rub elbows with the best of the best within the industry. We do have another one coming up here in the fall. I'm not sure who it's going to be partnered with. It is a 2-day training, which is paid for by Insurance Agency Marketing Services and the carrier. So there's nothing out of pocket for the advisor themselves. We do bring in 4 to 5 multi-million-dollar producers to not only share their prospecting, their sales strategy, what they do day-to-day operations within their practice. We talk about business insurance concepts, the best income riders, wealth transfer tools, and more. There really is not any topic that is not covered within this event. You typically fly in on a Wednesday and fly back to be with your family Friday night. Please call our office for the next date and location of our Life and Annuity Academy if you'd like to be considered. We can get you out a pre-registration form to have your name thrown in that hat. What we're looking for is advisors that will be contracted with that carrier and currently writing business will be given first consideration for that upcoming event. But great event to learn from the best of the best. Again, that's our Life and Annuity Academy. Our next event will be held in the fall. The announcement will be coming on who that next partner will be and the dates and location of that next event. Our Greenbrier, our top producer trip, it takes $4 million in annuity production to qualify. All your business written through Insurance Agency Marketing Services does count towards this trip. Qualification period's been running since December 1st of 2020 and ends as of June 30th of 2022. So there is still time to qualify for this upcoming event. There are a couple different levels that you can qualify for the event. If you have any questions, you can certainly call out to our sales team. They'll be more than happy to walk you through the different levels and different qualification points. But great trip to the Greenbrier, America's Resort, which is going to be an excellent opportunity again to rub elbows with the best of the best. Some multi-million-dollar producers that are top of the industry and learn what they do in and out of their practice for a couple days at the Greenbrier. Again, if you like to like and follow us on social media platforms, we are out on Facebook and LinkedIn. The links are below. We do try to update those on daily and weekly articles, industry trends, what's happening, what any news that we have coming down the pike here at Insurance Agency Marketing as far as announcements or trends as far as we see as far as interest rates or caps. So if you'd like to, please like and follow us on either LinkedIn or Facebook. We'd love to have you join the family here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. So at this point in time, what I'd like to do is go ahead and switch it over to Jake Quigley-Aroli. Again, Jake has been a great partner of Insurance Agency Marketing for many years. Again, Jake and Nassau bring a leading income and accumulation portfolio to the table, whether your clients are looking for accumulation or income. They have the growth annuity, they have personal income annuity and personal protection choice, all great solutions to help your clients achieve those financial goals that they do have down the road. And like I said, Jake's got some great announcements to make this morning. I'm not going to steal his thunder, but also they do have the Elite program and their top producer trip, which is still very attainable for our advisors to hit this year. Great opportunity to earn some additional comp from that carrier. So Jake, I do thank you for taking the time out to go through your portfolio this morning. I'll go ahead and switch it over and thank you. Thanks again.
Awesome, Marcus. Well, thank you for the intro, and thank you everybody for taking time out of your schedule to join us today. As we're switching sort of the screens over, I want to sort of take a second and reiterate Marcus's point he made earlier. You know, we have a a great opportunity right now. We have a lot of exciting announcements coming, a lot of portfolio changes taking place actually today, June 1st. And so we're going to switch gears a little bit. We are definitely going to walk through the product, the portfolio. What I like to do is with each one of the products, show you a couple sales strategies in terms of how advisors I work with are positioning and selling the product in a way, squeezing every single penny that they can out of these contracts to give the most benefit and help protect the client. When you think about what Nassau does well, it's really the guarantees. And you're going to hear me say this phrase a couple times throughout our call today. But with these product enhancements that we're making today, it's really going to allow you to put together a retirement plan for a client, putting certainty in an uncertain world. And you're going to see with the strength of the enhancements that are coming, we can really maximize the benefits of a client, to maximize the benefits of the client's assets that they're getting out of the product. Before we do that, I want to talk a little bit about, first and foremost, Nassau. We, as Marcus mentioned, a great preferred partnership together. Nassau, domiciled in downtown Hartford, Connecticut. You see the boat building there in the middle of the screen. And really, we've been operating under the Nassau brand since 2016 under our new tagline, working harder to be your carrier of choice. And when you look first and foremost, what that means to us, it's providing a platform that you can stand behind. When you make a recommendation to a client, you want to ensure that those benefits are going to be there at the time of your client's needs. You want to make sure that when you tell a client they're going to get X from a company, that's exactly what they're going to get. And to be able to deliver on those promises, we have put a strong focus on the financial stability of Nassau. Back in December of this past year, so roughly about 6 months ago, we received our second AM Best upgrade in the last 3 years. We are committed to working towards that A platform, and we're right there now on the cusp, sitting at that B++. But again, more importantly, take a look at the trajectory of the company. 2 AM Best upgrades in the last 3 years. When I talk about Nassau, most importantly to me, though, it's the strength in numbers. And that first strength is keeping our promises since 1851, 171 years in business. Along that timeline, we insured Abraham Lincoln, something that gets a lot of great correlation with advisors that I talk to that use that as part of the sales pitch when talking about the Nassau portfolio. $20 billion in assets, 400,000 policies in force. But to me, the most important strength in numbers, you see that solvency ratio. Today, our solvency ratio sits at 106%. What does that mean for you? What does that mean for your client? It means you're working with one of the most highly rated solvency ratio rated companies in the industry. I've only seen one other carrier with a higher solvency ratio. And what this ratio says is for every dollar of liabilities Nassau has on the books, we have over $1.06 in assets. Industry average, from what I see, is generally about 100, 102.5 to 103. We are very, very well positioned, and you see that in the third-party affirmation with, again, 2 AM Best upgrades in the last 3 years. So we're going to continue to work harder to be your carrier of choice, and we're going to continue to deliver a platform that you're confident on when making recommendations in the Nassau product. When we talk about working harder to be your carrier of choice, the other great thing, again, is finding partners that align with the vision of Nassau. And Insurance Agency Marketing Services, 100% one of those carriers. Look at all the great benefits that Marcus walked through earlier today. Show me another carrier that's providing those type of opportunities and those types of benefits. Not only that, because you're working with Nassau through Insurance Agency Marketing, you have the opportunity to qualify as Nassau Elite. Marcus mentioned it, and I'm gonna take it another step. This is from my 22 plus years in this industry, a value add program that I've seen consistency, growth, and the loyalty in this program has been tremendous. 2022 is our 4th year offering Nassau Elite. To qualify for Nassau Elite, what do you think you need? 10 million, 5 million? No. 2022 Nassau Elite qualification is 1.75 million in FIA production. What do you get for achieving that 1.75 million in sales? First and foremost, you're going to get a compensation bonus retro to $1 of 50 basis points. Think about that. At the end of the year, you've achieved 2 million in FIA sales with Nassau, so you've qualified as Nassau Elite. we're going to send you a check at the end of the year for an additional $10,000 in commissions. A great way for you to start off the year following with money to put back into your business, marketing, recruiting. Use it personally, whatever it, maybe you need a little break. Here's a great way, again, our way of thanking you for your partnership with Nassau working through insurance agency marketing. When you qualify a second consecutive year and each year thereafter, we're going to increase that bonus up to 75 basis points. And not only that, we're going to pay it out quarterly once you achieve the qualifying premium for that year. 75 basis points on $2 million in production, $15,000 in additional compensation. And again, it's going to be retro to $1, so you're going to continue to get that compensation bonus, and you'll get it quarterly after the first year. So you don't have to wait till year end. In addition to compensation enhancements, you're going to qualify for elite level service. What does that entail? That means not only do you have a great support team over there at Insurance Agency Marketing, following up on your business, working with you to get those put case design to get cases through. You're also going to have a dedicated new business and a dedicated post-service rep inside of Nassau. As I like to say, I stand behind our service as one of the best in the industry today. But unfortunately, that doesn't mean that there's not issues from time to time. Would it make you feel better if you had one specific person pre, one specific person post issue that you could send that issue to, pick up the phone, call that individual, and then put the phone down and know that individual's working on it, and they're going to get that resolved and get it back to you? Compensation enhancements, elite level service. Last but not least, the opportunity to qualify as part of our Nassau Elite Retreat. For 2022 qualification, we're going to, in April of 2023, be going to the Cove in the Bahamas. A great destination, a great location, and we are excited to spend the time with our top 50 producers and their guests. Now again, a little different. You obviously have to hit the minimum of 1.75 million, but you also have to be in our top 50. And I'm going to give you an idea of where number 50 fell last year. The number 50 producer who joined us in Key Largo did 1.9 million in FIA production. So again, a very attainable mark to get access to compensation enhancements, elite level service, as well as the opportunity for you and a guest to join us at the Nassau Elite Retreat, the Cove in the Bahamas. Now let's switch gears a little bit and let's talk from a product standpoint. As I mentioned, I am extremely excited to switch gears a little bit from maybe what you saw in the announcement, and we'll still cover that, but to highlight a lot of great enhancements that are going into effect today. First and foremost is our multi-year guarantee annuity rates. We saw a substantial increase June 1. We have a 4, 5, 6, and 7-year multi-year guaranteed annuity contract. Up at the top of the screen, you see the Nassau Simple Annuity. It is both a 4- and 6-year contract duration. You have a built-in 5% liquidity feature available as soon as 30 days after issue. With that 4-year product, you have a very strong 3.65% rate, which jumps to 3.85% on our 6-year contract. The Nassau My Annuity contract is a 5- and 7-year contract duration, a little bit different as you have liquidity features, if you will. Where you see that free withdrawal amount of 0%, know that RMDs are allowed in that 0% withdrawal rate. If you elect a 5-year version of RMD only, you have a very strong 3.85% rate, which increases to 3.95% on the 7-year. But maybe that client needs a little bit more liquidity. So you can elect that 10% free withdrawal, again, available as soon as 30 days after issue. You have a very strong 3.65 or 3.75, depending on contract duration. Last but not least, if there's anybody here working with New York clients, we also offer our 5-year version of our My Annuity in the state of New York with rates as strong as 3.8%. So a great opportunity for those clients who are looking for a little bit more predictability. They're looking for a little bit more certainty in an uncertain world. Take a look again at the Nassau My Annuity, Simple Annuity, multi-year guaranteed annuity rates, which again increased today, June 1 of 2022. I've got a few other enhancements that we're going to talk about. And in order to talk about those, I want to introduce our Nassau FIA portfolio. And as we do this, as I mentioned, I'm going to talk through the product, I'm going to talk about the enhancements, and I'm going to give you a sales strategy or sales concept again, in how many of the advisors I work with are selling these products. Let's start off with streamline changes that happened earlier this year. Back in February of 2022, we diversified and streamlined our accumulation story. What do I mean by that? If you looked at our FIA portfolio prior to February 1, you had different index allocation strategies, different durations, different everything inside each product. What we wanted to do again was simplify that overall story. Now inside of the Nassau FIA portfolio, each product that we're going to talk about, you have S&P 500 options. We know our large cap U.S. equity allocation strategies. We added Nasdaq 100. So now you've got your tech heavy. Yes, volatility is of the utmost there, but potential returns are strong as well. And last but not least, we rolled out our Smart Passage Index, our Volatility Control Index. The Smart Passage Index is an index comprised of the 200 least volatile stocks inside of the S&P 500. But the real big differentiator with this vol control index compared to the industry is the fact that it comes with a 16.5% volatility target. Think about industry average vol targets. You generally talking probably 4, 5, 6%. Smart Passage Index were 3-4 times the industry average. What that means for you, what that means for your client is more access to the index that they're tracking. So we can really strive to get maximum upside opportunity, knowing we also, again, have S&P options, Nasdaq options, and volatility control inside each one of the different products that are offered. To roll out the next enhancement, though, I want to talk a little bit about the Nassau Personal Income Annuity. Flagship product, a product due to market volatility, market uncertainty. We're seeing tremendous amount of growth again, or focus, if you will, over the last several months. High-level Nassau Personal Income Annuity, a product we issue through the max issue age of 80, up to $1 million without prior home office approval. Key features of this contract: the ability to do joint payouts on both qualified and non-qualified assets. The sizzle point, though, is again providing the highest amount of guaranteed lifetime income that's available to your client as soon as 30 days after issue. So let's break it down. You're sitting with a client, and they come to you and they let you know that I have a bucket of assets, or you uncover a bucket of assets that needs to supplement their retirement income within the next 3 years. In that scenario, what we're going to do is elect the Income Today rider. What this rider does is gives your client an immediate 30% bonus to their income account. Think about that again. They come in with a $100,000 premium. As you see on the screen in front of you, at issue, their income account or their benefit base is an immediately guaranteed $130,000. Now they have the ability to activate that income, start receiving that guaranteed annual lifetime income stream they can never outlive as soon as 30 days after issue. But if they defer one contract anniversary, we're going to add another 7.5% bonus on top of that 30%. And if they defer 24 months or 2 years, we had another 7.5% bonus, giving them full 45% bonus to their income account, to their benefit base. Again, certainty in an uncertain world. Maybe that client's time horizon was a little bit longer, so they're thinking 4, 5, 8, 9, 10 years down the road. In that scenario, instead of electing Income Today at issue, we elect our Income Tomorrow rider. This is a rider, instead of getting a big upfront bonus, for each year that contract is deferred from an income perspective. Through the 10th year until the income is activated, whichever comes first, we're going to grow the benefit base or income account by a guaranteed 14% simple per year. Income Today, Income Tomorrow are the strong sizzle points that you have with the Nassau Personal Income Annuity. Now, we've hinted multiple times at enhancements, and I am extremely excited to announce today, going into effect today, as Marcus mentioned a little earlier, we are increasing all the payout factors by 6% across the board. You're going to see personal income annuity, if not at the top of the list, one of the top couple in terms of overall payouts. We understand the importance, again, of providing that certainty. We understand the importance in an inflation-backed society where cost of living continues to increase. If we can provide a competitive guaranteed lifetime income that client can never outlive, it's going to give peace of mind to that individual. It's going to allow them to get the most benefit or the most income from their assets. When you look at personal income annuity, again, the other great thing about this product, much like you see on the screen in front of you, you have a simplified one-page illustration. It's going to run a side-by-side comparison of income today, income tomorrow. And to me, the number one feedback that I always get is, first and foremost, our illustration is simple, easy to read, but it takes out all the guesswork. If you tell me I'm going to sit down with a client and they tell me year 5 is when they're going to activate income, I run an illustration and it shows year 5 what that income is. If I don't talk to that client for another 5 years, they call me up and they say, hey, Mr. Agent, remember we were ready to turn on income. I told you I needed it beginning year 5. We activate that rider, they're getting exactly what that illustration you showed them 5 years ago. It doesn't depend on market performance. It doesn't depend on anything else in the outside world outside of those industry-leading income today, income tomorrow riders. And today, for a client issuing the policy, they're going to get 6% more than clients that were in this policy earlier this year. But let me quickly show you another sales strategy, a way we can squeeze out even more from an income perspective. And this is what I like to call sort of our capture the 45 strategy. To get a better understanding of what we do, think about the average withdrawal scenarios. Industry used to say if you withdraw 4% of your retirement savings, you'll live comfortably throughout your life. Now that 4% withdrawal rate, they say basically there's a 30% failure rate. So in order to help offset that, they say, instead of withdrawing 4%, drop that withdrawal down to 2.8. And as I always say, what kind of guarantee is that? I've been working 30, 40, 50 years, however long it is, accumulating this asset, and you're going to tell me that I can only withdraw 2.8% and I still have roughly a 10% failure rate, that I'm going to outlive my money? That doesn't give me the warm and fuzzies that I need, especially in the environment that we're in today with so many uncertainties and so much volatility. So, hey, we take that 100K, we drop it into personal income annuity, and you can see we're going to have a guaranteed lifetime income starting 30 days after issue of over 6% or $6,032. But in that scenario, if you remember how Income Today rider worked, we had that 30% upfront bonus followed by those 2 additional 7.5% bonuses if the client defers activating that rider. So instead of activating income immediately, we take advantage of the flexibility of this product, which also allows the client to get out up to 10% penalty free as soon as 30 days after issue. We do this and we withdraw, you see, over 6.3% or $6,327 through the penalty-free withdrawal the first 2 years. Why we do that? That's because we haven't activated the income rider. That 7.5% bonus will apply to the benefit base and help offset the drawdown from the income. After that second contract anniversary or 24th month, we now activate that guaranteed lifetime income and we lock in that $6,327 that client's now going to get for the remainder of their life. So we've taken, again, advantage of the industry-leading benefit-based bonus. We've taken advantage of the flexibility of this product, and we've increased that over 6% guaranteed withdrawal by over 5% up to 6.3%. And as I mentioned before, I would guess that roughly 85% of the producers that I work with, when they're selling the personal income annuity, are using this strategy when a client's looking to get income in the first year or two. Happy to put together customized illustrations, continue to walk through that strategy. But again, what we're trying to do is leverage the strength of this product and squeeze every single penny that we can from an income perspective for that client. Now we're quickly going to talk about personal income annuity, personal protection choice. This is sort of the next version, personal income annuity on steroids, if you will. This is a product built in the same structure as personal income annuity, 0 to 80, up to $1 million prior home office approval, both qualified and non-qualified assets, and the ability to do joint payouts on both qualified and non-qualified assets. But the strength in this product is really the overall coverage. You have the same income today, income tomorrow rider that you had with personal income annuity. The difference is if you compared guaranteed annual lifetime income streams, you're going to get roughly 3 to 5% less with personal protection choice. But to receive a little less in guaranteed lifetime income, you now also have the opportunity to attach our care protection benefit. What this rider does is if your client were to go into a nursing home, we're going to increase Enhance that guaranteed income that your client is receiving by up to 250%. If your client's not able to fill 2 of 6 ADLs, they need in-home care, we're going to enhance the guaranteed lifetime income your client's receiving by up to 175%. We're going to pay this enhanced income directly to your client. We're going to pay it for up to 5 years as long as they continue to qualify, even if the account value is depleted to zero. So again, it's certainty, it's predictability in a very volatile, uncertain marketplace. The other great thing is with this rider from a differentiator standpoint, not only the fact that we'll pay this even if the account value depletes to zero. Know that in a spousal situation, this rider will cover both individuals. So you have a joint payout, spouse one goes into a nursing home, they're there for 2 years before passing away. Surviving spouse keeps the contract in force, and let's say 10 years down the road, spouse two ends up going into a nursing home. There's still 3 years remaining on that 250% enhancement that they would be able to access. We've covered an income need with income today, income tomorrow. We've covered critical care need with the care protection rider. Last but not least, legacy protection. With our family protection rider, we have our enhanced death benefit. We're going to grow, you elect this benefit, we're going to grow your client's premium at a guaranteed 10% simple through age 70, 5% simple age 71 to 85, again for a max of 10 years or until the client turns age 85, whichever comes first. But the strong differentiator with this family protection rider is the fact that we will pay this enhanced death benefit in a 100% lump sum death benefit to the beneficiary. So as I say, at the end of the day, Nassau is not dictating the terms to the beneficiary of how they have to receive this asset. So when you put it all together inside of one product with one premium and no underwriting, you're able to cover an income concern, a critical care concern, as well as legacy concern. And when you think again about the environment where people are trying to maximize, squeeze out every single penny that they can from an income perspective, the personal protection choice is going to address a lot of different critical concerns. And again, do it inside of one contract. And then the other great part about this product is the fact that we talked about the streamlined diversified accumulation story. You have, again, that S&P, Nasdaq, Smart Passage Index. You have it on a 1 and 2 year reset, as well as a fee and no fee strategy. So it's more than just the guarantees. We're also talking about accumulation to help offset and ensure there's an accumulation value death benefit there for as long as possible. But now let's close things out by talking about the Nassau Growth Annuity. This is to the strength of the marketing message that we had communicated, insurance agency marketing had put out there. Nassau Growth Annuity is our accumulation-based product. It's a product we issue through the max age of 85 up to $1 million, again, without prior home office approval, both qualified, non-qualified assets. The advisors that I'm working with, one of the things they really focus on this product is the flexibility and customization. You can see this product is offered on both a 7 and 10 year contract duration. The big differentiator that really helped increase sales overall is the fact that this comes with a built-in 10% penalty-free available as soon as 30 days after issue. Customization, fee and no fee crediting strategies. Peace of mind, a built-in return of fee feature on every single Nassau Growth Annuity, which states that if you elect one of these fee-based strategies, so we enhance the participation rate, we try and maximize that overall growth. And at the end of contract duration or death, if we go through an extended period of flat to down markets, that fee ends up chipping away at the principal. Nassau is going to true it up and make sure the client gets no less than the premium they put into the policy. So you got a lot of great sort of customization, if you will, based on what the client and prospect that you're working with is trying to accomplish. But at the end of the day, the other feedback that we get is where the par rates are on this product. You can see, but again, S&P, Nasdaq 100, Sunrise Smart Passage Index, our volatility control index, offering up to a 70% par rate on the S&P strategy, up to 52% on the Nasdaq, and all the way up to 153% with the Smart Passage Vol Control Index. And take a look at the overall potential returns. Not only the last 10 years, but the worst 10-year periods. You are seeing strong accumulation potential. You're seeing a diversified approach where we can, again, put together a 100% purely no fee strategy, a 100% fee-based strategy, or do a blend with the ability to reallocate on every contract anniversary between the different strategies. So we can, again, build that flexible, customized solution based on a diversified accumulation story. And more importantly, to the first-year par rates. What I'm proud to continue to offer, which I hope every carrier out there does this, is our historical credited rates for Nassau Growth Annuity. To me, when you're talking about accumulation, you want to ensure not only that you're getting a great first-year rate, but you're working with a company that has a product that's going to be there, that's going to be consistent, that you can count on 2 years, 4 years, 8 years down the road. And with this historical credited rates piece, what we're trying to be is transparent. We show you at the top of this piece, that first line is the volatility index. And unfortunately, from time to time, volatility is going to increase during renewal periods. And what that generally does is it puts pricing pressures on a company. So in higher volatile renewal periods, you're going to unfortunately see more likely than not renewal rates decrease. But what you also want to see is when volatility subsides, it goes down, you want to be working with an accumulation product that has the ability to increase those rates. And that's what you're going to be able to see with this piece. We're standing behind our accumulation story, and we're going to make sure that those assets are there, maximizing their upside growth potential for a client who's looking for that principal protected growth opportunity. That's what you have with the Nassau Growth Annuity. When we talk about sales strategies with this product, or sales strategies across the board with the Nassau portfolio, know that you also have 2 different optional income riders inside Nassau Growth. We have Amplified Income and Amplified Income Plus. Amplified Income is our low-cost rider, 25 basis points. You elect the Amplified Income 25 basis point rider, what we're going to do is attach a benefit base that's going to grow at 150% of index credits. If you elect the Amplified Income Plus rider, we're going to attach a benefit base for 95 basis points. We're going to attach a benefit base that still grows at 150% of index credits. But we also have a guaranteed 3% simple roll-up on top of that 150% that will roll up for up to 15 years or until the client activates the rider, whichever comes first. And then with both the Amplified Income and Amplified Income Plus rider, we have a rising income opportunity, or a rising income feature, which means the client's going to get a little less up front, but we're going to continue to grow the benefit base at 150% of index credits. So over time, obviously that client should see income continue to grow. A great opportunity, again, to provide sort of a more flexible, customized income story. And that's what we have when you start thinking about how you can really position the Nassau portfolio. We talked about that sales strategy with personal income annuity, ways that you can maximize that guaranteed lifetime income. So let's do a quick comparison across the board. Personal income annuity, that guaranteed income for 95 basis points. You can see a 60-year-old client with a $100,000 premium defer in 10 years has a guaranteed annual income of $11,184. That same $100,000 inside Nassau Growth Annuity, electing our low-cost Amplified Income, 25 basis point rider. On the low end, guaranteed basis, meaning we saw no growth over that 10-year period, that client has an annual income stream at age 70 of $5,550. But based on past performance, 10-year growth with that Amplified Income rider, they have almost $15,000, $14,847 in annual lifetime income that Nassau Growth Annuity is providing. So you've got a range that falls outside of with personal income annuity following somewhere in the middle there. Amplified Income Plus, that 3% simple roll-up for up to 15 years. Again, you see the range of 72 all the way up to 16,000. Or if what we want to try and do is provide an income stream, and this is really where we're driving. When a client is talking accumulation, but you know underlying there's a potential income need some point down the road. What we want to do, right, is reduce or limit overall fees. So what we can do is focus on the Nassau Growth Annuity. And if you recall with this product, it has a 10% penalty-free withdrawal available as soon as 30 days after issue. So with Nassau Growth Annuity, what we're doing is after 10 years, 60-year-old client, we're just going to grow that based on index performance, based on that diversified approach, S&P, Nasdaq, and Smart Passage. And when we blend those three indexes, you can see we have an income after 10 years just by withdrawing 6% through the penalty-free withdrawal rider of $11,919, which increases all the way up to $18,522 on the high end. So you're not going to have a consistent income. It's going to depend on, if we're just withdrawing 6%, it's going to depend on the overall performance of the indexes in those years. But we know we're going to have some lower returned years as well as some that really outperform. So we're going to have that strong range of income that you're going to be able to, again, put together a customized income solution, which also allows the asset to grow as much as possible because we're not reducing it down by a rider fee. So when you put it all together, you've got a great opportunity to maybe blend assets. Let's focus some on initially on the personal income annuity. Let's take advantage of that 6% increase, and let's lock in a guaranteed annual lifetime income. Let's provide that certainty. But any remaining assets, let's try and maximize that overall growth story, knowing that during volatile periods, cash is king, and you have 10%, up to 10% liquidity available within the Nassau Growth Annuity. We're going to wrap things up by sort of revisiting these topics, and then I know we'll kick it back to Marcus to close things out in a potential Q&A here based on time. But we continue one of the tools that I'm excited that we have that's now been out for about a year is our Suitability Instant Decision Guarantee tool. This is a tool that takes about 3 to 5 minutes to complete. It's in front of our EAP system. But the value of this Suitability Instant Decision Guarantee tool is the fact that you get that you input that 3 to 5 minutes of information and you get that green light. You know that case has already been approved. We can then transfer that information into the EAP so you don't have to double up on inputting that information, but you're working with the peace of mind knowing that this piece of business has already been reviewed and approved by Nassau. Now, if you don't fall in that 75% of business that's getting that automatic approval, that doesn't mean that your case is going to get declined. In fact, more likely than not, it's still going to move through the system. Over the last 18 months, my average suitability decline rate on a monthly basis is about 1.3%. But if you don't get that auto green light, it just means one of our suitability analysts is going to put some human eyes on it. There's something that wasn't lining up with the algorithms that we've built, and we just want to sign off on it from that perspective. So if you haven't seen this tool, take advantage of it. It's a great way to put efficiencies back into your business. And as we close things out, remember, a lot of great opportunities for you to continue to help put certainty back into clients' business. We have an unbelievable partnership with Insurance Agency Marketing, giving you access to some of our top performing products. The rate increase on the multi-year guaranteed annuity contract, all 4, 5, 6, and 7-year contract. Access to personal income annuity with income payouts increasing 6% across the board today, June 1st. And some of the top accumulation products in the marketplace today, Nassau Growth Annuity, again, with S&P par rates up to 70%, Nasdaq up to 52%, and vol control up to 153%, giving you a very strong diversified accumulation story on top of those industry-leading guarantees. And know that with each one of that FIA products we talked about, personal income annuity, personal protection choice, Nassau Growth Annuity, every dollar in sales is working towards qualifying as Nassau Elite, a program that requires only $1.75 million to qualify for, giving you compensation, service, and trip enhancements opportunities based on your overall production. So with that, again, I'm extremely excited to be here today to talk about the many enhancements we announced earlier today. A great opportunity to continue to talk about the many benefits. I want to thank you for what you do. It's more important today based on all the uncertainty and all the volatility. So excited to continue to work closely with Insurance Agency Marketing, with Marcus and the rest of the team over there. And excited to continue to work hard to be your carrier of choice and earn your business on a daily basis. So Marcus, thanks again for the time today. I'll kick it back to you to close things out here for the morning.
I appreciate it, Jake. What I'm going to do is go ahead and launch a poll here. If you want some more information on Nassau Re, please let us know. If you have any questions, please go ahead and fill those out in the box below. We'll be more than happy to answer any additional questions you might have. Nassau does have that excellent portfolio, like I said in the beginning of the webinar, whether your clients are looking for that income stream with the personal income annuity, with the increased payout amounts, personal protection choice with long-term care benefits, or even the growth annuity with just the accumulation side, they got you covered. So if there's anything, I don't show any questions out here, Jake, so I appreciate the partnership. The strong portfolio you guys bring to the table, and the years that we've worked together. Again, I'll follow up with each and every one of you after the webinar this morning to see if any clients came to mind for these great solutions. I do appreciate everyone's time this morning. Have a great day, and I'll look forward to talking to each and every one of you soon. Thank you.